There's Apollo sitting on my bed. Welcome to my bed, guys. It smells like sweat and shame. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel. This is my bedroom. That was Apollo. I am here to talk about something near and dear to my heart, which last time I talked about it, I bawled my eyes out for 20 minutes and therefore could not seem to get the video done. And I apologize because I really wanted it, you know, done by Valentine's Day for all of you Valentine's Day Aquarians, but alas, fucked that up. Pregnancy emotions, or just emotions in general. I'm like, I don't know why Aquarius made me cry. Top 15 people of my life, 2 of them have been Aquarians. One of them was my grandpa, and the other one was my dog. My dog is a person, and not Apollo. I'm talking about Esmeralda. This is my Wisconsin sweater. No, I did not go to Wisconsin. Do you know why they call Chicago the Windy City? Because Indiana sucks and Wisconsin blows. Woo! This is what I love about Aquarius. And as people know, some people really believe that I truly hate Aquarians. Actually, as you truly believe that I hate every sign. And I think that with Aquarians, you might be able to really put that on me because I did have an ex-boyfriend who was an Aquarius. Now, I've dated lots of guys because I'm a big slut, because I'm a Libra. But I've never committed to anybody except for the Scorpio I'm married to and the Aquarius that I dated. And I really, for a while, thought that he should probably stick his head into a wood chipper because everybody would be happier, because I thought he was a psychopath. But turns out I don't really give a shit about that person whatsoever, and that person can live their life if they feel like it. Because that's what happens. Eventually you move on from that anger that drives you and you become blah about people. I think that blah is totally what really drives people crazy in relationships. You're like, I never want that person to feel nothing for me. Either hatred or love. Anyway, this is so off topic. I'm just rambling. I don't hate Aquarians because 2 of my favorite people, as I said, were Aquarians. My dog and my grandpa. They're both born on February 14th. Go figure. Aquarius is the power sign, and you can try to tell me that I'm wrong about this, but I'm not. You can have power in your career, Capricorns. You can have power in your travels and your knowledge, Sagittarius. You can have power in being ruled by the sun, Leos, but there is no greater power than that brings water to people who don't have any. And that is the water bearer. So, bear with me as I go and tell you why I love Aquarians. If you're an Aquarius, you are the water bearer. People get this really confused and they start thinking that Aquarius is a water sign. But it's not. It is a person carrying water. Why are they carrying water? What is the most important necessity to a living, breathing thing? Water. Man needs water. So, in a place without water, the water bearer comes and brings water, which is why the humanitarian clause gets put on Aquarius a lot. Aquarius is the 11th sign. If you follow numerology at all, you will know that 11 is an insanely powerful number. You can just go Google numerology 11 if you feel like looking into all of the stuff that will pop up about that. Sometimes I think, like if I was going to be my own historian who's just going to pull information out of my ass, that Jesus Christ was actually an Aquarius. Now, you can look up lots of different things and they'll tell you all different things. I don't know, I just kind of feel like he was an Aquarius because it was a power thing, because he had the ability to give people what they needed to hear, turn water into wine, make lots of bread out of less bread, whatever he had to do to give to the people to fulfill a need. Aquarians were sent here to fulfill others' needs because they have the power to do that. The metaphysical, physical, spiritual, mental, whatever power. So if you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, maybe 11th house information, or maybe you are an 11 in numerology, maybe your destiny number or your life path number, you were given power. And with great power comes great responsibility. And I cannot stress this enough to you Aquarians. You need to believe that. There's a reason. You walk through life and you feel that there's something you're supposed to do. You don't know what it is. But you're like, okay, well, I'm just smarter than everybody. I'm better than everybody. And you hold that to yourself. You can't do that. If you're smarter than everybody, why are you not teaching? If you're better than everybody, why are you not giving of yourself? If you have more than everybody, why are you not giving any of that away? If you have knowledge, why do you not share your knowledge? If you have spiritual ideas, why are these ideas not everywhere? Why do you hoard them? Because Aquarians, you can't fucking hoard your shit. That's not why you were created. I'm sorry. You were born in Aquarius. You have responsibility, and that is to be good to people. You were given a gift, which is a great gift, that you do not love anybody more than anybody else. This is a great thing. It affects other people. Like, say you're dating somebody and you're in high school and you're just dating somebody and they're like, I don't understand why you don't seem to love me more than your friends. Like, that's Aquarius. Aquarius is always like, I love you just fine. I give everybody love. Everybody deserves love. You have this. This is in you for a reason, because you need to spread of yourself equally. No one gets to have more of you than somebody else. But what happens sometimes is you just start feeling like, maybe these people aren't deserving of more of your love. And that can affect the way people feel about Aquarians. Aquarians are also air. They're communicators. They oftentimes, you can say that water is a metaphor for the ideas that they're supposed to communicate to the world. If they don't bring their ideas, the world will not change in the way that it needs to. The innovation will not happen. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is a very innovative, creative planet. Lots and lots of energy go in to Uranus, which is then transferred from Uranus to Aquarius. Aquarius has that power. It's innovation. It's why we are actually at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. It's full of technological insights, full of innovation, full of peace. We seem to want to come together and bring religions together. We want to bring ideas together. Our minds are more open to things that we weren't allowed to look into before. As in the 50s, women weren't allowed to do certain things, but as we have come into this Aquarian age, things become equal. I'm not going to tell you that your religion is better or worse than mine. I believe that they should coexist. This is a very Aquarian thing, a very Uranus thing, a very 11th thing. As an Aquarian, you were meant to give of these ideas, to bring whatever it is, whatever your talents, your gifts are, to spread them, because they are important. And two things happen to Aquarians. One is that they feel all of a sudden like they aren't as important. They feel like maybe they've been shut down too much, and maybe that the ideas that they had, those things that they felt were different, are not important to anybody else, and so they stop believing in themselves. And then the second thing that can happen to an Aquarius is that they get the Jesus Christ complex, as I've mentioned many times, which makes them feel like they are just better than people, and they come off very cold and not loving and not inviting. But when you are a true Aquarius and you believe in yourself enough and you believe in the gifts that you have to give, you become a loving, powerful force. And this is where I might cry. My grandpa was, in my life, in many people's lives, a giver of love. He didn't always know how to express it, as is true with Aquarians, but when he did, when he had love, it was gushing and overflowing, and it was powerful. It was something that was almost like a gift, that when it was bestowed on you was something so much more important than if it was given to you from somebody else. This is true of an Aquarius. If you have the love and you have to care for somebody, you give it freely, and you will change people's lives, and people will be different because of you. I recommend honing your power, learning how to use it, and just learning to be humble and not using people to get ahead. That shit just causes karmic debt. I don't mean this to be these are your characteristics. No, I want you to know that this is what I love about you. It's what I find to be extraordinary about you. And this is what I hope you find extraordinary about yourself and are able to learn how to give it, because you're worth it and so are other people. Okay, bye. She cared for her family. Growing up with 4 kids she had to take care of, she was